we imported or we extracted sales table, right? And we were formatting sales table,
Sales table.
formatting, yeah, we imported and extracted a sales table, right?
Yeah.
And we were also learning about how we can transform, right? So we are going to continue from the transformation where today we are going to change data types as well, right?
Okay. Date data types.
Data type.
Not not
And
not date table
uh, date table,
is different, right?
date table is different.
Okay.
Data type, yeah, data type is different. Data type is something which is available. Data type is when a specific columns related to date.
Okay.
Yeah. And date table is something different which we can even create as well. Like
Yeah. I mean, we
there
can
is
do it.
there is
Right.
I'm
We
sorry.
can do it. When the time comes. It's fine.
Yeah. So in upcoming classes, we will learn how to create date table. That is a
Yeah.
separate part. And today we are going to understand how to handle date columns or date data type, right?
Okay. Date data type. Yeah.
Date data type, yes. Okay,
So
so here,
so
yeah,
so yesterday all we did was I know day before yesterday we transformed the data, clean it up. I thought yesterday we were just doing like to design to walk through our visuals, right?
visuals, yeah, formatting, right? How we can
Formatting our
format,
visuals.
yes. So
Okay.
we learned about table. Now, of course, we are going to discuss about other visual as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So quickly, we are just going to finish transformation for cells table, which we
Yeah.
extracted, right?
Yeah.
Quickly, I'm just going to open my highlighting tool. Okay, so to open Power Query Editor, here in Home menu, we have transform data,
Transform. Yeah.
right? Great. So once I click, then Power Query Editor will open, and we are going to continue transformation here. So in cells, once I click on cells 2017, till removed duplicate we discussed, right? Any doubt, any query you have, how to remove like blank rows, how to remove
Yeah. Can we? Okay. Can you just
duplicates and
go?
all?
Yeah. Can you just go over that one briefly? How to remove duplicates?
Oh, all right. So if you notice, if I go back a little bit, and here we can see uh,
Yeah.
there are two type of duplicates we have, right? One is row wise, where complete rows are duplicate. It might be re-entry, double entry, or we can
Okay.
say wrong entry, right? So
Okay.
if we would like to remove such rows where all columns, or we can say complete rows are duplicate, in that case, you just need to select any column, any row,
Mm.
sorry, any row, and then go for
Remove row.
remove, yes, remove row, remove duplicates.
Okay.
Okay. When you are looking for any unique values, right? You are looking for duplicates you need to remove based on any specific column,
Yeah.
right? In that case, you need to select that column.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm going to select this column, then I will able to see all unique values available in whole column. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter how many rows are there. If unique values are only 5 or 10, then I will get only those number of rows available. Okay. For that
Okay.
one, again, I will select that specific column. Again, go for remove rows and then remove duplicates.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Clear, right?
Clear.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So let's now continue from we learned about remove top, bottom, right?
Yeah.
Duplicate, blank rows. Sometimes you might need to remove alternate numbers, right? Or alternate rows.
Okay.
What does means alternate rows? Suppose you are looking for odd number, even number, right?
Okay.
Or in any sequence. For example, remove first row, 3 rows, then keep 5 rows, then again remove 3 rows, again keep 5 rows, and so on. In such scenario, in such cases, right? Especially when you need odd or even number, right? In such cases, this remove alternate going to help you.
Yeah.
For that one, what you need to do, just click here. It will ask first row to remove. Okay, so
Hmm.
here we can say that I'm going to say that first start from fifth. Okay, it's the first row to remove in the sense from where you like to start. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm saying start from fifth, then remove 3, then keep, suppose I'm saying 2, right? Then what it will do, it will just repeat now. Okay, first 5, it's not going to do anything. After that, it will remove 3 rows. Then again, next 2 rows it will keep. Then again, next 3 rows it will remove. Then again, it will next 3 rows it will keep. Okay. And if
Okay.
I would like to start from very beginning, then you can mention here 0 or 1.
Okay.
Right? From the 1 I can mention.
Okay.
Similarly, if I would like to uh, get odd number or even number, in that case, I can say remove 1, keep 1. Again, remove 1, keep 1, remove 1, keep 1, and so on. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm just going to give you an example here. I'm
Yeah.
just going to mention from 5. Here again, I'm going to mention 3 and keep suppose 10. And then again, remove 3. So what will happen? Here you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4 till 5. Right? It
Yeah.
means it just started from 5. All right.
Hmm.
Till 5, there was no impact.
Yeah.
After that, 5,
5, 6,
6,
7.
7, right? 3
Mm-hmm.
rows has been removed, right? Then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right? Then a
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and
9,
10,
10. Yeah.
right? Then
Yeah.
10 keep, then again 18, 19, 20, 3 removed. Then again 10 keep, 3 removed, 10 keep, 3 removed.
Yeah.
Understood, right?
Yeah.
So this is how remove alternate work. In case you have such scenarios, you can use
Yeah.
this. As I mentioned earlier, like keep rows is just opposite of remove duplicate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here we have keep top rows. In case you want to get limited rows, right? Now you might have query that when such things required. Then in my project, sometimes I use this keep top rows when suppose there are many columns available here, right?
Yeah.
And I need to compare something or I need to do something with column name or I need example of like 2, 3 values for each column, right? In that case, what I can do, if I'm going to copy all these details in Excel, then that is not going to work every time because there might be lots of data. Okay. Then what I do, I'll just keep top, suppose one or two rows. Okay, I'm making suppose one row.
Yeah.
Here I'm getting one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then by pressing Control A, I can now like select all column and values, right?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
just by pressing Control C, I can copy here. And in case you are looking for something to paste somewhere, then you can
Mm-hmm.
simply paste like this.
Okay. Okay.
Fine. So
Yes.
this is also one of the use case you can use keep top rows. I usually do, right? So similarly, here we have keep bottom rows. If you like to keep specific rows from the bottom,
Yeah.
keep range of rows, right? If you'd like to keep a specific range of rows from first row, from
Mm-hmm.
where you would like to start, and then how many rows you would like to keep.
You want to keep?
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So you can just mention name here. You can explore as well. Next, we have keep duplicates. Okay.
Okay.
Here we were removing duplicates. All
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
here I can keep duplicate. Suppose I'm just going back before removing duplicate here. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Now I'm only interested to keep duplicate values. I would like
Mm-hmm.
to see is there any duplicate values available, right? Just to make sure, or you are looking for duplicate values for any reason, right? Then
Yeah.
also we have option. I'm just going to click here. I will click duplicates, and here we can see there are
Yeah.
three values which are having duplicates, right?
Duplicates. Mm-hmm.
Great. Similarly, sometimes what happen, this keep row is also going to help you. Even like I do use keep rows when uh suppose I have done some kind of transformation, and while loading I'm getting error. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
though Power BI once you load, then if there are any error, Power BI will throw error and you will be able to see where the error exactly, right?
Yeah.
But also, if you'd like to make sure before loading, if you have any like single percent doubt that something there might be error, okay? So if you'd like to check, then what you can do, just click in any column anywhere, right? And
Yeah.
here, once you click on keep error,
Yeah.
then if there are any rows where error is available, you'll be able to see. You can
Okay.
rectify, you can understand why error is there, you can fix it, and then again you can continue with your transformation or load. Clear?
Okay. Clear.
Same thing you can do from here as well. Suppose there are any error available in any column, right? Then also here on this icon,
Yeah.
once you click, then here also available keep
Keep
error.
error. Okay.
Okay, there are
Yeah.
there are lots of options available in the same manner, same way. All right,
Mm-hmm.
you can use any. So if I'm going to click keep error, then in my table, in this sales table, if there are any error available, then it will show me here. Since there is no error available as of now, so I'm getting this table is empty. All right. So this is
Yeah.
how we can identify errors. All right. So now we understood that what is remove and keep rows. Now quickly we are going to understand what is remove columns or choose columns. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Before that, if you have any doubt, any question, please ask me, Jamie.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear. I understand it.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So next we have remove rows. So in remove rows, there are two options available. And trust me, the second one is really awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So suppose I need to remove any specific column, right? Then multiple steps or options we have, like we can do. Just I need to select that column which I don't require. Either I can go here and remove column like this, and now it's removed.
Okay.
Also, what you can do, just right click on that column,
Yeah.
and here we have remove option.
Remove.
Okay. In case you need to remove multiple columns, then either by selecting shift, pressing shift, or by pressing control, this is how we can select multiple columns. All
Yeah.
right. And I can remove all those columns which I just selected. All right.
Yeah.
Now, sometime what happen? Suppose there are hundred of columns available, and there are only five columns which is required or which you are looking for. Remaining 95 columns are not useful as of now. Then there is no logic, of course, to select all 95 columns to remove, right? So Power BI providing us one more option, which is suppose if I'm looking for these three column only, and if there are like 100 of columns available which is not required, then just select those columns which you require or which you need, okay, instead of those need to remove, right? Suppose I just need these three columns, nothing else. Right click on selected any selected column, and here we have option remove other columns. Okay, so once I click, then these three will keep, and remaining all available columns will be removed.
Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now we have choose columns. Okay, how this going to help you? Again, suppose there are so many columns available, and like you don't want to scroll and select like this. Okay, it's so hectic sometimes when you have lots of columns, and like if there are any data table, especially for organized companies. In a table, there might be like more than 100 columns, right? So if there are any columns which you would like to select, but you don't know like where exactly it is and how I can scroll like this, right? So this choose column going to help you, right? Instead of selecting like this, just click on choose column. You will get list of all available columns here. And
Yeah.
suppose you are looking for again order ID, then order date, then I need a stock, price as well. Ah, yeah, fine. These four only are required. Okay. So I just
Mm-hmm.
selected those, click on OK, and now you can see only those four columns available now. All right. Similarly, we have search option as well. If there are so many tables are columns are available, then here I can search with any name as well. All right,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
accordingly I can select.
Yeah.
Next we have go to column. Right, using this I was just selecting or removing uh, unwanted columns. Go to columns in the sense, again, if there are so many columns available, and of course scrolling left to right is not feasible in that scenarios, then here just click on go to column, and whatever column you are looking for, you can search here, or just click on that one and you will be able to jump directly on that column. For example, price, click OK, and you will be able to jump on price column.
Good.
Fine,
Yes.
great. Then quickly, I'm just going to remove unwanted column. So this column not required. Then this one also. Um, this one also not required. This one, these two will be fine. All right. So these are not required. Simply, I have just selected and removing two columns. All right.
Yeah.
So now you can see before removing columns, here at the very bottom at the corner, you'll be able to see information about available rows and columns. Okay, so there are 17 columns available currently and 999 plus rows, right? So in first phase, it's going to give you up to 1,000 rows. Okay, if you have more than thousand rows, then this will appear like this, 999 plus rows. Okay, if you like to see exact count of rows, then we have that option as well. Just select any column, right? And here we have transform. Under transform menu, we
Mhm.
have count rows option. Okay. So once I click, then whatever the count I have or whatever the number of rows I have, I can see
Mhm.
that count now. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is 18,170 rows we have available
Mm.
in sales 2017 data. All right. Let's go back. So I have removed unwanted columns now. Quickly, I'm going to extract value, numeric value from this one, since to perform any calculation, this text is not going to help me, right? I will get
Yeah.
error. So that's the reason I'm looking for only numeric. So I know how to, like, I hope you know how to extract, right? Any doubt in that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So now quickly help me to extract only numeric values. What should I approach?
Want to extract only numeric values?
From the sales column,
Mm-hmm.
if you notice, there are numeric zero, how many cells there are, right?
Yes.
And in every rows, there is a text value also available, say
The
0
text value
cells,
also.
5 cells, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, this text value I don't require. Else,
Yeah.
when I will perform any calculations of those total cells and all, so
Yeah.
this will throw error. So, I'm only interested to get the numeric values. How I can extract?
Oh, can you split column?
No,
No.
splitting is not good idea, though
Or
you can
if you go
split as
to
well. Mhm.
if you go to transform and change the data type to numeric instead of text. Oh, you have extract in that place.
Yes, we need to extract first
Okay.
because there is text value available.
Text
If I'm going to
and
make
numeric.
any calculation, then it will throw error, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
first I need to extract only numeric one. Okay.
Okay.
So here I will use text before delimiter. Okay. And
Okay.
delimiter, like separator I can use as space, single
Space.
space. Okay. So
Yeah.
whatever the value I have before the space delimiter, I will get those values like this,
Oh, okay.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Once you practice, then it will make more easy. All
Yeah.
right. Today I'm going to give you project because now we covered that much topics so that you can do first project very easily now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have just extracted this one, and I think transformations are done. Now quickly I can change data type. Okay,
Okay.
before that, any question doubt you have?
Yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so quickly I'm just going to change the data type. So this should be order ID. What data
Numeric.
type it should be? Numeric, right?
Numeric. Yeah.
All right. So I can make this since it's a whole number. If you notice, this is
Yeah.
whole number. There is no decimal number, right?
No decimal. Yeah.
However, I can make this text as well if required, because I'm not going to perform any calculation on order ID, of course, right? So maximum I can count, right? So count is not the concern. It can be done in text as well. But since it's whole number, so I can change whole number. It's not a big concern. Okay.
Mm.
All right. So product
So
ID, this one is
so
text.
so that means
Mm,
from if you're changing the text type, you can also go to the menu under
mhm,
transform and you
mhm.
click on data type, you change it from text up.
Yes.
So yeah, you can go up to data type, and then you can see whole numbers, or you can change it from there too, or you can right click on the data type and change it. All right, that's good.
Yes. So we can change from here as well, right? Once we
Yeah,
right click, once we right
yeah.
click, here we
Change
have
type.
change style, and
Mm-hmm.
from here we can select.
Yeah.
Also, a quick option is also available.
Quick option is
Once
that
you,
one. Yeah.
yes, once you click on this icon,
Yeah.
then quickly you will get all data type available,
Okay.
right? And
Okay.
one more option we have, once I click on this detect data type, let me just go back. And once I click on detect data type,
Mm-hmm.
under transform menu, I
Yeah.
have detect data type feature. Once I
Mm-hmm.
click here, then you can see
It changes it.
this has been changed, right?
Yeah.
So what I'll do, if I would like to change all available column, just press Control A and select all columns like this. And here I will select detect data type. And now you can see data
Change for
type has been
everything.
changed accordingly.
Mm.
All right. But
Mm.
since we are like learning, so we are going to change
So
manually as
so
well.
so how did you select all the columns? You say you hold Control A, right?
Control, Control A, yeah, Control A.
Okay, just
Just
normal Control A.
yes, just first click on any column,
Mm-hmm.
then press Control plus A.
Okay, good.
Okay, great. All right. So yeah, this one I can make whole number. This one is text, right? So I can leave as it is. And this one is also text. This one is date,
Date.
right? This column is related to date.
Mm-hmm.
So here is a twist. If you notice, as we discussed earlier as well, that what date it could be, either 2nd
Month.
January 2017, or it
Mm-hmm.
could be 1st February 2017, right?
Yeah.
It could be any. So now how Power BI will recognize, okay, that it's DDMMYY or MMDDYY. All
Yeah.
right. So if I'm going to simply mark this as date, then let's see if I'm getting any error or anything. Then I will just reload. What about this product hierarchy? Okay. Oh, yeah, this is also a very good example. Suppose sometime you are getting this error, something like this, okay? Then it's happened because when like between the getting data, between the refreshing data, when we move into other table or we cancel refresh, right? Then you will get this error. So once we just click try, then it will load data again and you will be able to see data. Okay, I'm talking about product hierarchy.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes it's happened when suppose I just uh, loaded data, right? And there are multiple tables are available. So all table will load data accordingly. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
between loading data, if I switch to any table or if I done any kind of such thing which stop loading previous data, then you will get that error. All right. So just
Yeah.
click on try, you will get those data load again. In case still you are getting issue, then what you need to do, just go for home menu.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have refresh preview.
Refresh
All
preview.
right.
Mm.
So you can see refresh preview in the sense, once I will click this one, then it will refresh data to the selected table only.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm
Yeah.
going to click on refresh all, then whatever the table I have, it will refresh all available table data. All right. Suppose like there is old data you are working on offline, right? And last data updated 2, 3 days before, and now you need to get updated data, then also you can use. Or you are doing some kind of transformations here, and there are some modifications done in source file. Now you need to reflect the same thing in this table. Okay, then also you can refresh data to get updated data into these tables. Clear?
Okay. Clear.
All right, perfect. Let's go back again in cells. So here you can see I am getting 50% of error. Okay, I
Yeah.
selected date table, but date column, but still I'm getting 50% of error. Now, what about this one? If I'm going to make this again, this column also look like a date column. If I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
make this as date, let me just check. Like to sometime just go into another table and come back to
Yeah.
this table, then you will be able to see the updated data. Okay. Now
Mm-hmm.
in this column, I can see there is 1% error.
Mm.
Okay. So why here I'm getting 50% and why I'm getting here 1%. All right. So let's understand that one. Then we'll come back with other data type. All right.
All right.
So in case you are getting error something like this, then you need to understand few things. Okay. First of all, let's handle this 1%. Okay. So 1% where I'm getting error, right? So for that one, I don't know. Suppose since in my case, in first page, there is error available. Okay. So I can simply click on this error, and here we can see it's saying that there is a value available NA. Okay. So
Mm.
whenever you convert any text value to date column or numeric data type, right, then you will get error. All right. So it's
Right.
saying that you have value which is the text value NA. So how I can transform into date, right? That's the reason Power BI getting error. All right. So I need to fix it, right? There should be no NA available in date column. All right. So how I can do? I just go back into previous step, and here I will search NA, and you can see NA is available. Okay.
Mm.
So since NA will never going to convert as a date, so what I can do, I can't unmark this. Okay, unmarking in the sense removing that row. Right. So sometime what happen like removing row, removing error is not going to help you. Okay, because the cells information of this row will be lost. Right. So
Yeah.
what I can do, simply I will right click there and I will replace values. Right. And I will say wherever any is available, just replace with nothing, blank values. Okay, I'm not going to mention here anything. Okay, because not having any date is fine, right? It's possible if there is no date available, right? But any text value can't convert as date. All right. So I just
Mm.
going to replace any with blank rows, blank value. Click on OK. Now let's go back to our current step, and here we can see there is no error now,
Yeah.
right? Yes, there is one empty row available because the NA, where the NA was available, I just marked with null value now.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
Perfect.
What about
This is
what about
how
the what about the other dates? The other dates table. Yeah, that one.
this one, yes.
Mm.
Now we are going to understand why there is 50% error, right? So now
Yeah.
second scenario is It's about format. Okay, what format you are using. There are three type of formats, date formats available in world, right? Few countries are using MMDDYY. Few countries using DDMMYY, and few countries using YYMMDD, right? For example, I think China and Nepal, they are using YYMMDD. In US, they use MMDDYY, right? And in India or other country, they use DDMMYY. So you can notice one thing, wherever till here, you can see one, two, right? Let's go back down. Now it's five, right?
Yeah.
Till 12, if you notice, the date has been converted very much successfully till here, all right? But from here, we are getting error. Once I click on error, then I can see it's saying that date is 1/13/2017. Okay.
Mm.
Power
Yeah.
BI, in my case, Power BI using format as DDMMYY. All right. Now Power BI is saying there is no 13th month. How I can change this value as date, right? So that's the reason till 12 it's able to convert very easily. After 12th month, there is error. Okay. Now, how I can make sure to Power BI that this is not DDMMYY, it should be MMDDYY, right? Before that, let's understand how I can know that my Power BI is understanding DDMMYY or MMDDYY default one. Okay. So once you click on file, here we have option and setting and go to option. You can do in PowerBI editor as well or in desktop as well. All right, the
Yeah.
setting one. Any confusion you have in this one?
I'm getting it. I'm gonna look at it again, the video, but you can go ahead. I'm
Mhm.
getting it.
Okay, so here in setting we
Mm.
have a regional
Regional
setting,
setting.
right? Since I'm using English India, right?
Mm.
So that's the reason Power BI using local date format of
Yes.
India as DDMMYY. All
Yeah.
right. So what happened? Whenever it will find any column which is in DDMMYY format, DDMMYY format, then it will change as date data type very easily. Correct? But when it find any values as MMDDYY, then till 12 it's getting correctly, right? After that it will throw error. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Right. So now it's time to make Power BI understand that please use this column as MMDDYY, right? So there are
Yeah.
two options. Either if you are working on such project which is especially related to like suppose such client which are using other format than your default format, right? For example, I'm using or I'm working for a US client. Okay, so I know like the data will come from US client will always available in MMDDYY format, right? So what I'll do, I'll simply change my local region from here in setting.
Mm.
Okay. So from here, regional setting, I can simply change to US. Okay, so that whenever there will be any date column, then Power BI will automatically understand, okay, this should be in YY, MMDD YY format. Okay, then I will not get any error in that case. But if I need to work in a doc or some column where especially this column should be marked as different
MMDT1.
date, yes, different date format. In
Mm-hmm.
that case, this is going to help you using local. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So instead of direct changing with date, right, we can use using local. All right. Whenever you
Okay.
find any different date format than your local date format. All right.
All right.
So this time, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove this step. I'll do again, no worries. And here I will change as data type as using local. I will get a pop-up here. Here I will select date, and instead of India, I will select US because I know this one is MMDDYY and US use MMDDYY format. Now you can see it's saying MMDDYY. Okay, so now even 13 will also consider as date now. Okay, day now. Click
Mm.
OK. Now we are not getting any error. Yes, there is one error again due to NA. All right. So
Yeah.
here, if you notice, of course, we must have NA here, right? So you know how to fix. I'll just right click here, replace values. Again, I'll do insert. Instead of NA, I'll replace with nothing, blank. And once I go back to my present or current step, here I can see there is no error now. Okay, quickly, I will just make this as well. I now, since it's in my local date format, so simply I can change as date,
Date.
right?
Yeah.
So now there is no error here. Now next, for the next data type, this one should be,
Hello.
if you notice, yeah, the
Okay.
sales column should be like it will take 5 more minutes to finish this transformation, right? So I
Yeah,
think we
that's
should
fine.
do right. That's fine.
That's
Okay,
fine.
great, great. So we have sales column. So what data type it should be? Could you please suggest what data type it should be? Sales.
That's whole numbers.
Yes, but sometimes what happened? Probably for the first page or for the first few rows, it look like whole number, but you are not
Mm.
make like you are not sure that
You
it
got to
might
make
be
sure first.
decimal as well, right? So to
Okay.
make sure, what you need to do, just click on this icon,
Click on the
filter
drop down.
icon.
Yeah.
Yes, and here we can see there are some decimal
Decimal.
values also available, right? So even a single decimal value available, then that data type will consider as decimal. All right. Simply I can select as decimal values. Now we can see here is decimal value available, right? In price also decimal values are available. So either I can select both column, right? And you can mark as decimal. But here is a twist. If there is any column related to price, related to amount, then that column will be considered as data type fixed decimal number.
Mm.
Okay. If there is simple any numeric column, then you can go with decimal number. But if those columns are related to amount, currency, okay, for example, revenue also related to amount, price is also related to amount. In that case, always select fixed decimal number. Fine. Let me just show you why, because it will display with currency.
Good.
Okay. Once you select simply decimal, then you will get icon like this. But if you are selecting fixed decimal number, then you will be able to represent with any currency here. All right. We can change this currency type as well. Like almost every country currency available in Power BI, you can change any. I'll show you how to change. All right. So now stock, we can click filter, and here we can see this one is also decimal. So simply I will mark as decimal number. Then promo type. This one is text, so I can leave as it is. It's already text. Now this one, one more trick that I'm not sure. This one is MMDDYY or DDMMYY, right? Then how I can find? Just click on this drop down again, and you can scroll and you can notice that there is 13, 14, 15. So it means again, like of course this is day, then of course this should be month, and this should be year. So this one is DD, sorry, MMDDYY format, right? Which is not in my local one. So whenever you see something like such format, then we can use what? Locale. All right. So instead of direct changing data type as date, I will use local. Here again, I will select date, and here I will select US. Here we have United States, and I will click OK. So now again there is NA. That's the reason we are getting. So we'll fix it. This one is already in MMDDYY format. How I'm that much sure. So here I can see there is 14, 15, 16. It must be date, month, and year. So it's DDMMYY, which is my local format. So simply I can change as date here. All right. Again, we are getting one error, so which is due to NA. All right. So if you notice, we are getting error in revenue as well, stock as well, price as well, and all are due to NA. If you notice, NA will available in all columns, right? So to fix that, I'll just go back anywhere, right? In any state. And here, what I'll do, I'll select all column, because I know like in few columns there are any values available. Right click here, I will click on replace values, and I'm saying that wherever NA is available, just make with or replace with blank. All right. Now click OK. So wherever NA is available, now it's cleared. When I go back to my current state, now you can see there is no error available now. All right. Any question, doubt you have till now?